Those tracks are passing very... What is going on? I don't know if you're going to be able to run on those tracks, hey? Well, hello, Bob Dendry here, and welcome back to the channel. We are once again playing Transport Fever 2, and we are operating our transport company, Dendry Transportation Systems. So, I mentioned last week that we're probably getting towards wrapping up this series. We've pretty much done everything we need to do, and we're more or less through to the present day. But we've still got some tricks up our sleeve, I think. So, one thing I've noticed while I was just sort of having a look and researching the map before I started is we've got a cluster of cities here, Dulverton, Bawtry and Barton upon Humber, that all need bricks. And we have a brickworks right here, and we have a quarry up at Sittingbourne as well, which will supply the brickworks. So I'm thinking a nice simple way that we can get some growth going in around this sort of area here is to get some bricks in production and ship those off to those three cities. And we're going to need to do a few upgrades to do that. Primarily we're going to need to duplicate our line through to Dulverton from Barton, because it's currently single track. So I think we're going to pretty much get started straight away on doing those upgrades, and from there we can see how things will work out. Alrighty, so time to get dual tracking. While I'm working on that, I just want to give a big shout out to my Buy Me a Coffee supporters as well. Their names are just in the lower third right now, and if you are interested in getting involved in supporting the channel in that regard, links in the description so you can jump in and have a look and see if it's something you might be interested in. And of course, as always, the crossovers don't quite work. It's okay, they're not going to really be used, so, not much of an issue there, really. Construction not possible, hey? Interesting. Okay, so well on our way to being fixed up there. What are we missing? What are we missing? What's the, where's the issue here? Everything looks like it connects up. You're just facing the wrong way at the moment, I guess. Okay. is becoming a very crazy intersection. I just want to reorganize it a little bit, I think. Yeah, probably. Alright, that's nice. Let's do some upgrading as well. Get this all upgraded to fast train standards. Excellent, and just this last stretch to go and we should be all sorted out. May as well upgrade as well. Alright, perfect. So we're all upgraded. Just need to finish making these couple of connections that are left. We're not all upgraded actually, we've still got a few little bits. Those tracks are passing very... What is going on? I don't know if you're going to be able to run on those tracks, hey? Okay. Okay, so we can get traffic flowing again now, and we have nice double track, mostly fast train. We'll just upgrade these two, not that it'll have too much of an impact. Okay, so we've got that done now, and now we have some options we need to look at. So we have our brick plant, or our construction materials plant here. It's actually not hooked up to anything at all right now. I think we may have cut it off when we were building our motorway and forgot to fix it. So first of all, let's get a road connection. Not really like massively important that we do this, but I think it, you know, makes sense, and we're a good sort of, you know, corporate citizen fixing up what we've broken. Being a good corporate citizen is hard work, as it turns out. We'll go under then. That'll probably be easier. And we're just going to join this up to our interchange here. So that is good. That works well. Next, we're going to get a station down to serve this industry area. Okay. And I think we're going to just plan ahead and build a nice large station. 320 meters, why not? Probably not, actually, that's a bit big. 240 will do fine. Okay. I think we need more platforms actually, but that's alright. Now, how are we going to work this out? So I think we might go with, make this a bit of a ro-ro station. So we'll essentially flow in one direction only, and it will allow probably a smoother flow of traffic both here and on our main line as well. So how a Ro-Ro station works is it's a roll-on, roll-off, and basically trains enter and exit in the same direction rather than having to reverse in the station. So what we're going to do, I think we will just make this a flat junction at the moment, though we could potentially upgrade it to be flying in future. So what trains will do here with this flying junction, so we're going to have them exit here. Notice there's no crossover here, they just go straight across the other track. From here, we're going to start diving this track down straight away. It's going to flow under our motorway. I'm just going to see if we can go a little bit. Okay, that should be okay. And from there, we're going to dive it back up. So we're going to have to slightly adjust our station, but that's okay. So we'll push our road back a little bit further. Okay. And now we should be fine to join up there. Perfect. Okay. So we'll have the trains sort of coming off this station, going under our motorway, diving back up, stopping at the platform, and then what will happen is they will just head out again in this same direction. Once again, we will have them diving under our motorway. Potentially, I've not dived early enough though, so we'll need to take it back a little bit. And then we will have it basically just joining back up to... Oh no, that's not good. We don't want that to happen. But yes, we will have it joining back up to our main line, which I think we might actually do it where our fuel train, I think that's a fuel train anyway, is joining back up. Perfect. Well, not quite perfect really, but pretty good. So that means we need to essentially one-way signal this block. And it also allows us to have some sort of queuing system as well. So if we have multiple trains that are wanting to use the same platform, they will actually queue rather than sort of blocking up the main line as well. Alright, now that we've got that bit of infrastructure down, we now need to go up to the quarry we're going to be using. And it is a little bit remote, isn't it? It's sort of quite a bit of a way up the mountain there. But I did have a little bit of a look around, and I think it was the most sort of convenient station to what we were wanting to do. As you can see, topography is okay. I'm okay with tunneling a little bit. I don't want to obviously be bridging though. But yeah, little tunnels like that. Yeah, that's not too bad. And then what we're going to do here, we're just going to pass over the top of our, I think that's a fuel line. And we're going to join up with, potentially, yep. Just going to join up with the, right at the station here, I think makes sense. Because there's already going to be some conflicting movements. Actually, no, that doesn't make sense. I don't know why I thought it did. But that's okay, we can just sort of realign what we're doing here. And it should be okay. Let me just quickly redo that. Okay, that's alright, that's pretty good. And we'll just have a two-way signal here for the moment. I think we're only going to be using one train on this line, at least at present. Okay, what sort of production do we have over here? So we've got 400 production, and what does our brick plant need? It's 1-to-1, so we'll get some quite nice production here just from that single quarry. Alrighty then, so let's get a train built and ready to go. Alright, and we've unlocked our last locomotive that's available in the game as well, which is the Euro Dual. It is a dual mode locomotive. That means it can operate both under wires and on its own. So basically this will pretty much be what we use for absolutely everything moving forward. And we also want to hook it up with gondolas to take it up to a nice large 240 meter long consist. And we'll buy it and put it on our line. So we're flush with cash right now, which is quite good. So we can get started with hopefully getting some bricks made. Now, I'm thinking from Barton upon Humber, or to Barton upon Humber, I should say. Probably going via a road is fine. And what we do here is just run a sort of road up here parallel to our motorway. There's no real point using our motorway at this point, because it would just, you'd be on there for 5 minutes or whatever. So we're just going to join up to our existing local network over here. And in terms of where we need our construction materials, we actually need them, well, quite a large area needs construction materials, so we might need to go with an actual truck station here. And if we place one down right here, we're not going to lose out on any buildings, and we will cover more or less the entire city. We'll miss out on some little tiny pockets, but pretty much everywhere that needs bricks will have access to them. Okay, and I'm just going to set up a quick line. And we'll call it Barton Bricks, because it's going to and from Barton upon Humber. It'll be a little while before we can actually start loading up, so I won't put, you know, I won't put any trucks on the line quite yet until our new quarry train is actually loading up. Let's have a look at Dulverton now, and where is Dulverton's bricks? So they're actually on pretty much the far side to where our station is. Now, what does that mean? I honestly want to say we're actually better off running a truck service, and I'm actually going to experiment running a truck service on this rather than putting a new line down, although we do have access to this line here, which we could easily just duck under sort of near our spooey. But we've built the motorway, so I'm thinking we might as well use it, right? So if we put down a truck station right about here, we'll need to get rid of a couple of buildings. But once again, that will... no, actually doesn't cover the entire thing, so we might just shift it over here. We'll still need to lose 2 buildings. Okay. I'm just trying to cover as much of this demand as we can right here. It will remove more buildings, but it will completely, aside from 1 building, will completely cover our demand there. So that will be good. And if the trucks don't work, of course, we can always default back to rail and run a train through as well. Okay, so our stone train is now on the way, so I think that is a perfect time to get vehicles purchased to run our brick trucks or our brick lines. So we're going to go ahead, we'll use Dulverton as our depot for these trucks. And we have some lovely new high capacity trucks as well. So I think we might start with maybe 6. In fact, we'll use the nice stake trucks, which so we can actually like see the bricks in movement. So we'll start with 6 and we'll put 3 on each of the lines we've created. And while we're waiting for that stone to arrive, as we can see, it's just passed through Barton Station. I was just having a look at Barton upon Humber, and once again, our passenger numbers are high. We've got some crush going on in the station, and it's a good thing that we have our venerable EMU, 52 years old, ready to replace. So that will significantly boost our capacity. So it has a current capacity of 57, and the oh, we've reached the present. It is the 2nd of November 2021, which is when we're recording. Hello, current me. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm talking about. So if we have a look at the dual stocks, got a lovely capacity of 198, massive improvement. So what we're going to do is we're just going to replace it. Done. And just as we've done that, we can see that just as our train's pulling up to the station, we can see our trucks are just arriving from the depot as well, so that is really good timing. And hopefully we should be able to get some brick running now. Has made a little bit of a profit, which is good because it wasn't a completely full load. And we're just completely holding up this road, but I mean, that's your fault, guys. Like, use the motorway. This isn't for you. Why are you all coming down this way? Use the damn motorway. It's much faster. Oh well. Well, so I think that brick sort of supply chain has been a really good addition to the network. But I think that's probably going to be about all we have time for this week. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Next week, I think what we're going to do a few ride-alongs and sort of stay away from the building for next week. But if you do want me to continue, if there's maybe a specific project you think would be good for me to work on, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I think we're probably, as I've said, probably heading towards wrapping this up. But if you've enjoyed this video and the series, please leave a like on this video, leave a comment letting me know what your favourite part was. If you're not already, please subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so you get a ding to your device the next time I post a video. If you're interested in supporting the channel, the Buy Me a Coffee details are in the description, as well as a link to my Discord server, as well as my social media links if you're wanting to perhaps follow along there as well. But until next time, my name is Bob Dendry, this is Transport Fever 2. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.